What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. And today, I'm just doing a part two of my initial video that's uploading right now. And it's just called, The Journey to the Heart, Part One. So, where we left off before, I was just sharing with my journey, personal journey towards the heart. And I was just saying some other deep, real stuff before then. But then just sharing my own personal journey. I was just saying, I had that surgery and I was in pain, you know what I'm saying? So I just got into healing, into meditating. I always loved nature and stuff. Ever since I've been born, I've always had a natural gravitation towards like the environmental center. Like whenever we would go there for field trips and stuff like that, just being outdoorsy, nature. I know zoos. I know obviously zoos. People have a big problem with zoos and stuff. I understand. I'm just saying, just in general, just liveliness, like exotic, different types of animals from around the world. Being out playing basketball, playing base, playing all the sports. I played all the sports. You know, being in all these summer camps. You know what I'm saying? Just being outside is my thing, for real. Recess is always outside in that sunshine, just, enjoying nature, for real. And, you know, I felt whenever had that surgery, my hernia and everything, obviously I was recovering in pain and everything, you know, not able to work out for a while, months, for real, because that whole thing has to repair back, you know, your abdomen wall and whatnot in that area internally as well. And this is basically as my awakening began because, you know, I started to feel I started to realize and accept, I felt very low and heavy and depressed, to be honest, you know, and I'm overcome with just being at a lot of parties and going out to clubs and stuff like that. And, you know, that wasn't for very long, thankfully. But just I feel like that really showed me what I don't want, you know, and that was starting to slow me down and started to pay a toll on me even more so, from all those years of eating bad and then just topping it off with a year or two with just a club, late night type of lifestyle, and then finally the surgery happened, you know, after just working out so much, putting so much stress on my muscles, doing the moving company, just having a whole lot of just blockages internally from all that food that I've been eating for so many years. Finally a pipe burst. Had that. And I started to have my awakening, to just be back healthy. I missed just when I was light. You know what I'm saying? When I was light, when I was loose, when I was nimble, you know, like that joyful feeling when I was very young, 5, 6, something like that, playing, little league t-ball and baseball and stuff like that, and soccer and basketball and swimming and just field day and recess in elementary school and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, you know, I know I'm reminiscing and reflect on the past, but at least it's something that brings a smile to my face. That's why I got my baby pictures to remind me, hey, you're still alive. You know what I'm saying? That's a miracle in itself. Not everybody can say that, and I'm just saying, yeah, recognizing that. And I just felt that calling. I noticed it from some mentors, and I just started to embark upon it, you know. And then now, I've lost so much weight, and I've transformed, my cellular structure, my body structure. It's it's a deep experience for real. Because for me, how I'm doing it is that For 20 years, I've been eating everything, you know, and I'm 2.5 years into being a vegan. So that's the difference. So for the first 20 years of my life, I'm just eating everything, all the meat, all the dairy, all the eggs, everything, and fruits, and, just doing everything, you know what I'm saying? And then finally, I had to put a stop to it. And then now it's like I'm reversing all that karma. Like I'm living a karma-free life now. That's why I am eternally free, eternal authenticity. Yeah. And, you know, I'm seeing my body change as well. Because, like, our body is comprised of, like, what we eat. You know what I'm saying? So, every 35 days, our body will regenerate what we feed ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just the same thing with, like, a car, a Lamborghini. Are you going to pour milk and diesel and glue and, olive oil into your Lamborghini and expect to win a first place trophy medal? No. You know what I'm saying? So, you already know what's going to happen with that. So that's the same thing with us. I made that connection, and that's why I'm having a head start, because, like, it's the same thing with our body. The leading cause of all disease is mucus, so mucus plaque, you know what I'm saying? So if you're eating just junk candy, 24/7, junk meats, processed, heavy, dead, fearful meats, drinking a lot of dairy milkshakes and ice cream and stuff like that. All that stuff is literally like not digestible. Most of the world is lactose intolerant, meaning we're not designed to have lactose inside of us at all, to be real, Nobody wants to have a stuffy nose. Nobody wants to always have to be cold, worrying about blowing their nose all the time. Nobody wants to have phlegm and mucus inside their throat all the time, wanting to have to cough it up. Nobody wants to have any of these blockages at all, truthfully, at all, okay? So that's what I'm basically doing still. It's a process of detoxifying, a process of healing. It's so much because being out in the sun, that's an ultimate source of healing, because for so long, so many of us have been inside school systems for 12 and more years. You know what I'm saying? Of course, maybe we might have sports or recess or just walking home or a day off or here or there. That's cool. We can be outside. I'm talking about the bulk majority of the time, 8 hours the other day, inside a portable, inside a classroom, when we can be outside, or inside jobs when you can be outside. You get my point there? I'm just, I'm a holistic guy, and it just makes sense. So, and that's a natural thing. That's our natural habitat is outside, outdoors. That's where from nature. You know what I'm saying? Literally, when we're inside, we're outside. That's deep, but it's true. So putting that together, like with just being in the sun, making sure to drink at least a gallon of, alkaline or spring or distilled water, you know, sleeping, getting some rest, getting like 8 hours a day at least, something like that, consistently, meditation, with whatever herbs of your desire, or however you desire, whatever your meditation practices, you know, however you do that, you know, exercise, of course, weightlifting, going to the gym, you know, a loving relationship, what I'm saying, writing, cleaning, like all these different holistic things, get, connecting with other vegans, other plant-based people, like just the vegan life, what I'm saying, eating fruits, eating vegetables, grains, fasting, maybe going a day where you just drink smoothies and juices or just water or whatever, and you don't eat so much. just eating vegan, all this stuff is helping to just literally turn our body around, because if you're eating bad food for so long, your body's gonna show that. No matter how much weight you're lifting, you can still have an alright body, but like still internally, how you're feeling, you already know something's gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? You can be feeling better. It's not so much about the looks; it's about how you feel internally. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this whole thing showed me. You know, so with this, you can have the best of both worlds: be looking good and feeling good. You know, that's what we came here to do: be natural. You know what I'm saying? Natural. So you just reverse your body, from all this toxic baggage that's been weighing up on you, and you'll lose weight. You can fast and not eat for a long time because your body will eventually go into ketosis, where your body is using your fat storages as energy, you know, and a lot of us are losing a lot of fat, unnecessary fat, you know what I'm saying? And like just drinking a lot of water, you know, just visualizing that you're in a forest, in a jungle, you know, in nature, like you prehistorically, you in a past life, you in ancient times. That's the best way to visualize this whole thing, because it's deep. If you're thinking and realizing stuff about the cosmos, the stars, the universe, God, deep esoteric stuff, ancient stuff, occult, hidden wisdom, magical stuff, you know, all that stuff, like, then keep going on this journey for real, because you found the right place. This is eternal authenticity right here, and that's what I'm noticing. You gotta keep going forward to know what you're doing, or to, get to where you want to be internally. And that's what I'm saying. It's a journey to the heart, because it's like in the beginning, I ended up becoming a big Michelin man, with working out, eating all this junk, very egotistical type living. And then now, throughout this last 2.5 years, I've been stripping the layers from me. You know what I'm saying? Literally, from all the fat, all the dead animal, all the plaque, all the dead, just all the toxins from my body, from 20 years. I'm transforming that, to where I can get my body fully alkaline. That's a process. It ain't no overnight fix. There's help. There's different things you can do to help dramatically, but it's still a process to really reboot our whole body, so I can go 20 years alkaline living, you know what I'm saying? And that'll completely reverse and strengthen my stuff back to normal. And even after that, still, I'll be able to build upon that and make it stronger and stronger, you know? So that's what God is speaking to me personally through this vessel that I am sharing with the world. You know, that's what's happening. That's why it's a journey to the heart. You'll notice your heart becomes so much more at peace. Like I said, it's like we're unlocking our hearts, literally. Because I remember those days whenever it's bickering, lies, battles, conflicts, problems, and your heart is just at worry, at stress, weighing heavy, tense, clenched. You know what I'm saying? Just getting little stabs at your heart, little picks, like this, just, you know. It's like it's turned to a punching bag, and eventually you gotta say, hey, enough is enough, you know. You start freeing up space so that your heart can breathe, and unlock, and that's what I'm doing. So, thank you all for watching. Sky's Deep messages, early day messages, Labor Day message. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a great day. Peace be with you. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live